Tales from the Grey Side presents 30 Nights of Halloween.
Let's make it 31 Nights of Halloween instead, if your heart can stand it.
In the darkness beyond the conscious mind of man, the ragged sisters of destiny stir the hot boiling brew that nourishes the darkness in the human spirit. For mortals love to play the game of evil. They yearn for the face of evil, to see it, to fear it, to hate it, to destroy it. And it would have to be a face such as the villagers knew, the face of the monster.
Glow, fire, burn, flame, reveal the quarry of this deadly game. Isn't he a pretty one, dear sister? Perfect for our needs, dear sister. Destiny has shaped him well for his role. What weak mortal could abide him? The brew is good and true. Just savor the sign of Satan's stew. Death this day, but not the game's finish, dear sister. It begins and ends with the villagers below. They have come upon hard times, the failure of crops, sickness, poverty. There seems no end to it, and they grumble with discontent.
The players gather, for Andreas Fleck, the monster, has appeared in the village.
It's him, the monster. For years he hides in his castle, and now he makes his second visit here.
That face, that evil eye. Yes, while we suffer he seems healthy and smug.
And why not? Is it not said that the devil takes care of his own?
I wonder what goes on in that castle of his.
Look at him! See his contempt for us? What do our lives and property mean to one such as that?
Is he really a sorcerer, as they say? Can he harm my children?
There are stories, strange, fearful tales. Don't follow me about with your whispers. Why didn't you store food as I did?
Monster! Monster! How many skeletons in your castle, monster? Look out! His glance can strike us down!
Andreas, menacing in his wrath, enters the tinker's shop. To the unsuspecting, his guest seems simple and direct.
Is it done, tinker? Have you fashioned the music box?
I have it here. It was made with great care.
I'm paying you well for it. Probably more than your skill merits. It had better please me.
It will play the music you wish, a strange tune.
None that we have heard before. It seems to cast a spell.
It is not a spell meant for you, Tinker's wife. Your ears have long been closed to such melodies.
In the clouded silence that follows, Andreas leaves in his mysterious manner.
You should have held your tongue, woman. It's not wise to anger such a man.
Monster, you mean? That music is surely for some devil's ritual.
Andreas quickly mounts his carriage and departs from the village. Following him are the shrill shouts of hate.
Don't return, monster. We don't want your kind.
Take your evil with you to your cursed castle.
As through a bursting dam, the hate pours forth in a flood. Every hidden guilt and fear and despair surges in Andreas's stormy wake.
The demon almost ran us down. He would have liked that.
The monster. He'll regret this. We must tolerate him no longer.
Yes, we must get rid of him. Rouse the village to action.
The parting threats mean nothing to Andreas. His life has been spent in solitude. within the world of his old castle, a reality of his own making, where the outside is an unpleasant illusion.
How good it feels to be home again. How warm, how tranquil. And this music box, what a happy surprise it will be for Marie.
Yet this time-worn, somber world is not unshared. There is beauty and grace, and the presence of a lovely woman.
I have it, Marie, just as I promised. It is the music box, remember? The one that plays only our song. Ah, you are overcome by emotion. There is no need for words. I know how eager you must be to hear the first notes. There, now as I open the lid, our little world shall no longer be cheerless. Listen, my dear. Do you hear it? Isn't it wonderful how it fills the heart? Shall we sing it together, Marie?
Time has almost made them as one. Her thoughts are his. Andreas has the power to anticipate her every wish.
Oh, of course, perhaps later. What? I see. You wish me to read your favorite sonnets while the music plays.
And thus, Andreas Fleck lives in quiet content, while the outside world seethes with the clamor of crisis. He will have none of such madness. Here is the magic tinkle of the music box, the beauty of timeless words, and the more radiant beauty of Marie, serene and loyal, listening attentively to his every word. It is a perfect world to Andreas.
If time stands still, so be it. If beauty stands eternal, so be it. But though I wither and die in the shadow of thee, so be it.
But the odor of devil's brew blows down from the dark hills. The trap of destiny is closing on the peaceful world of Andreas Fleck.
Make no sound. The monster must not suspect he has visitors.
He's reading. I'll wager that is Satan's Book of Lost Souls. That's it. The monster is conducting a dark ritual.
And that girl, she sat so still, as if spellbound by that servant of Lucifer.
Make haste. We must summon the others to save the girl. Follow me, men. This time we've caught the monster, holding prisoner some poor girl he has captured.
There may be only moments left before he offers up his victim to Satan. We must stop him at all costs.
I knew it. That monster was at the bottom of all our troubles.
The sound of doom is never silent. Andreas is alerted to its coming.
Men, torches, the rabble from the village come this way. They sound ugly, enraged. I suppose it had to happen. They have always hated me, feared me, and now at last they act. I'll use the roof to reach the room which contains my collection of antique pistols. They may be bent on violence. I must be ready for that. Why do they come here? They've always shunned me. I didn't care. I made my own world in this place. And now our worlds collide. Why? It makes no sense. They anger without reason. They're just superstitious fools, the victims of their own fears. But perhaps this pistol will frighten them away. They must not disturb my world. They have come. They're breaking down the door. Stay calm, Marie. Your Andreas will take charge of this. Stand back! What is the meaning of this?
Look out! He's got a gun! So have I. Shoot! Before he gets one of us! This'll stop him.
Why? Marie!
The sound of violence fades, even as Andreas breathes his last.
He's dead. The monster is dead.
He'll plague us no more, and we've saved the girl.
But look at the girl. Look at her. The wig, the waxen face, the artificial limbs. She's not real. She's from some store window, a mannequin. With the return of reason, the secret of Andreas Fleck reveals itself.
She was real to him. He called her Marie.
So the monster was nothing but a tragic hermit. All these years shut away from reality, he made his own. He should have been put out of harm's way in some asylum.
Yes, then this might never have happened.
For he was out of harm's way here, in his world, or so he thought.
But we were the monsters. We were the devils.
On the Hill of Witches the fires are out, and the Sisters of Fate have fled. But what of men's ancient fears? Have they gone as well?